Hey everybody. Today I wanted to go over the Build America 250 Act. Let me set my phone down real quick so I can read this. So, the Build America 250 Act, H.R. 8870. 550 or $580 billion bill highway trust fund is the bill, and how much money? It's for highways and bridges, mostly $376 billion, transit and rail $87.6 billion. But this is a big win for truck drivers, I think. Some of the things that it will include, according to what I read, truck parking expansion, to expand truck parking and rest areas. I think it's going to add on to some money that's already out there. If you drive across the country, you'll notice that some of the states have already started doing this. I know Indiana, Missouri, Illinois, I know they are building better truck stop or rest areas. So that's one good thing. We all know we need better better parking, more parking, and free parking, safe parking. So that's a good thing. Bathroom access, huge thing. I'm in Phoenix right now picking up a load. Asked them about a bathroom. Nope, no bathroom for drivers. Like, well, what do you... I asked the lady, do you want me to poop in a bag and throw it in your trash can? And I said, I got to go to the bathroom. She's like, well, maybe we can make an exception. I'll let you in. I'm like, well, thank you, because I don't want to poop in a bag, but I have to go. So I can't wait for that. For crying out loud, just give us a porta potty or something. Like, people have to go to the bathroom. We are humans. I've been sitting here for 3 hours. You know, I have to go to, I had to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to crap in a bag in my truck. Excuse me. I think we can be a little more civilized than that. Lease purchase protections. That's a big one. Outlaws predatory lease purchase agreements. A lot of these lease purchase agreements are horrible for the driver. Especially if you get a truck that has a few miles on it to make cheaper payments. Then it breaks down constantly. They keep putting more and more electronics on these trucks. Of course, electronics are crap. They break down all the time. Sensor here, sensor there. You gotta have this, you gotta have that, or your truck won't run. So it's really expensive to work on these trucks. And they make these payments so freaking high, get people stuck. And if it's not a good lease agreement, you're stuck with that payment no matter what. Like, even if you give the truck back, you're in debt. That's horrible. It should not be allowed. Apprenticeship extension. So I think from what I was reading, this is people under 21 to be able to do state to state truck driving. I don't know. I guess that depends on the person. I know some 18-year-olds that are 100% fine driving, a truck or a tractor or, farm equipment or, heavy equipment. Like, they grew up like that. Like, they'd be fine. There's some 18-year-olds that probably don't need to be on the road in an 18-wheeler. They probably shouldn't be on the road in a 4-wheeler, let alone an 18-wheeler. So I just have to see how that goes. Eliminating scams. FMCSA to aggressively crack down on freight fraud, double brokering, fake carrier registration. I don't understand why we need a law to tell them to do their job. They should have already been doing this. And I know it's political. I'm not trying to get into the political part of it. But this should have been already done. But like you gotta fix it at some point. So I'm glad they're taking steps to finally go after some of this stuff. ELD and school enforcement, targeting bad ELD companies, corner cutting CDL schools. Once again, should have been done already. They should have already been doing this. And I think they're mostly talking about these overseas companies that get into these ELDs and change the times whenever they want to. There's no repercussion. There's nothing that happens to them. They're from another country. They don't care about our laws. So we need to, that's a great thing. Data queue system overhaul. That supposedly will help get crap tickets off your record. So that's a good thing. You know, if you get a DOT officer that's having a bad day or wants to be a butthole, you can at least fight it. And makes it easier to fight it. And the last thing, automated regulations. First of its kind. $27.5 to $30 million for grants for this crap. I mean, I know automated trucks are coming, you know, whether we like it or not, but we could slow it down. And, you know, it'd be nice if the government wasn't trying to help them move along and get there faster. That kind of sucks. Oh, one more thing. 91,000 pound pilot program. As long as the truck has a sixth axle. So, I don't know. If they're not, I don't know. I mean, that's going to tear up the roads more, obviously. I mean, I don't know. If they had the sixth axle, like, I guess it would distribute the weight better. So, like, I don't know. Whatever. And as long as Delilah's Law passes and we, you know, get back to training people better and having the responsibility of driving a 91,000 pound truck or an 80,000 pound truck, taking the people of this country that are on these roads as civilians and still keeping them safe, and the children and the mothers and the sons and daughters and fathers, let's keep them safe. We gotta do better there. I did a video yesterday kind of about that. So what do you guys think? Just comment on, you know, what you think about this, or if I got something wrong or whatever, like, let me know. Let me know anything else like you guys want to hear about. I'll try to look it up and do some research and put the information out there. Just, I don't know. Looks like there's good things happening. The Supreme Court ruling, I think, is a good thing. About time the brokers take responsibility for what they're doing. That was a good ruling. That helped. I think that helps us in the long term. Maybe these companies that go away from brokers and start, you know, getting the loads through smaller companies and owner operators. I may be foolish thinking, but it'd be nice. I mean, I think the brokers really took off whenever they had immunity for all this time, and the companies didn't want to take responsibility for booking these loads, so they pawned it off on the brokers, so they didn't have to take responsibility for it. Well, now everybody's going to have to take responsibility for these loads. So maybe they'll just cut out the brokers and go straight to a load board, you know, like it used to be. So I think that's a good thing. Delilah's Law looks like it's got some traction. Let's get that passed. I think I read today somewhere that they outlawed 12 ELD companies just today. This is Tuesday, the 26th of May. So if that's the case, like, they sure do seem like they're trying to do something, the government. So that's good. That's good. It's about time. It's about time. So, I guess I'm gonna jump off of here and I'll tell everybody to be safe out there. Hope you get home to your families and loved ones and make some money. Maybe we can get this back on the track so we can all get a raise and make some more money. So we can have a retirement and, you know, the things we need in life, things we want in life. This used to be a really good career. It's been really jacked up the last, 5 years or more. Just been getting worse. I'm glad somebody finally has realized, like, hey, we got to do something about this. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get political, but the last administration sure did screw us all up, it seems to me. This administration seems like it's definitely pro-trucker. So, hopefully everything works out and we get the things we need and get this industry fixed. I'll talk to you guys later.